Hey guys, we're Katie
and Bill,
and we recently bought this 2022 Mercedes-Benz, which we are converting into our little home on wheels. We are 3 weeks into the process. We have about 12 more weeks until we're hitting the road, no matter if this thing is done or not. Let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our van build and the travel following afterwards. And we're about to head out to an outfitter here in Jacksonville. Hope to get a bunch of good information and maybe some other goodies. Let's roll. Woo! We just got back from a really exciting meeting with Freedom Van Gogh.
Chase to be exact.
Chase?
Name drop. Chase, appreciate your help.
Got a bunch of information and some merch. Oh my gosh. Lots of fun stuff. We also bought a bunch of windows. They're in the back, hopefully surviving my crazy German driving. I have faith. You already know what's going to happen this weekend. We're planning to install some windows.
Double knot, so we'll be ready for work.
Yeah, double knot my shoes.
Today is the day. We're going to cut some holes into this thing. Hopefully everything goes well. It's kind of nerve-wracking and frightening to cut some holes into a brand new car. We bought 6 windows. Our plan is to get them all installed this weekend. Fingers crossed. We thought about a way to install them that sounds pretty easy and fast and precise and doesn't even require any template or drawing onto the car. First we drilled holes along the interior seam. Once completed, we placed tape along the holes, forming a template. This also served as a protection for the paint.
Windows already got their first casualty.
And we repeated this step for the jigsaw as well. We then drilled some pilot holes within the template for the jigsaw blade to go through and started cutting. We can take it out, huh?
Piece numero uno.
Numero uno!
Rough cut.
We utilized the interior seam as a guide to do the fine cut. After our first cut, we decided to work on the other window simultaneously, followed our little no template cutting procedure as well. The edges were smoothed out using an angle grinder. This can also be done with a file, but it's more time consuming. Next, we painted the raw metal with Rust-Oleum and let it dry.
We did it. One part.
Woo-hoo! We just made our first van mistake. I made it. I ordered the wrong trim lock for the windows. It's all on me. We already did the holes in there, so we have 2 holes in the van. No trim lock to finish it off. You just ordered some? Thank you.
I've seen some people put windows in and trim lock after. So I might look into that a little bit more and see. I think it's gonna make it a to do later though.
Yeah, that's what I read too. First mistake, probably many to follow. The correct trim lock came in. We can finally finish off those windows after we've been having them taped off for the past 2 days, hoping it would not rain. Thank God the weather was on our side. Putting the trim lock in now. I'm excited.
still hungry.
Done with one. About to have a snack.
It's a centimeter.
Okay, that's probably alright. And make sure the slag gets in there too. You got fat fingers. Sausage fingers. From eating too many hot dogs, because that's hot dogs, because that's what our dinners have been. It's a race against the time or sunset today. I'm about to edge.
No, not there.
Yes, there. In round motions. And we're going to do the same thing on the window. We're not doing it to the window because apparently the new AMAuto windows are etched on the edges already.
That's the only thing I've seen put the etching on there. It makes it look smooth to look at it.
It is.
Smoother where I did it than where I did.
Really? Alrighty, no etching then. After we've etched, we are just going to wipe everything down with alcohol before then applying the primer. Done. Applying some 3M single primer. Hoping it comes with a little brush because we don't have one. Cameraman open. Alright, cameraman helped, and there's no... I'm gonna sacrifice one of my well-used makeup brushes, as you can see, to apply the primer to the glass.
I was told you're supposed to do it like that. Don't overcut like I did a little bit, but
Right.
yeah, put it like that and put that behind your travel so that way, there we go, that's laying a nice fat or cone bead behind where you're going. Make it stand out further. It's all about this way, not this way. Just waiting on the painter.
Well, if
Where even is
somebody
it?
would have bought a brush. Don't break the glass.
I know. That's scary. That's so scary.
Oh my gosh.
That's so scary.
Dry fitting the window. Alright, dry fit fits.
Right there, huh?
I would put it over just a tiny little more.
Shine line?
Yep. Late night sessions. While Bill prepped and installed the other rear window, I cleaned up the excess Sikaflex that squeezed out on some areas. I found paper towel and Q-tips soaked in either soapy water or alcohol work best for the removal while it's still wet and hasn't formed the skin yet. We made it! It's done! It needs to cure now for a while. Pretty good job. Give me a high five.
Oh, solid.
That was solid. My hand is tingling. As you can see, we got our windows in. What we've learned is to start early in the day, to double check our stuff so we are avoiding mistakes, and also it's really not fun to work at midnight. That's why we didn't get as far as we thought we would. Little reminder here, we wanted to get all of our windows installed within this 1 week. Yeah, it didn't happen. But as of now though, it seems like they were installed pretty well. They're airtight, watertight, what do you call it?
Airtight.
Everything tight. They're tight. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the time to do so. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Yeah, continue following us on our van build and the travel afterwards, and we're gonna see you next week. Peace out.